interview. We've just resent them the link, and hopefully this time around things will work out. So ngobani abasithetha nabo Spokie?
Sithetha no Mr. Leicester. I'll tell you, he's a PT, who is the CEO of the Denpasia Foundation.
Okay.
And then also Ulbabalo he's also from Black Hawks Foundation. So yes, we're just waiting for them. I think it could come laba link. So
yeah. We've just
yeah.
sent them the link again.
Okay.
So Spokie was the one who Wenzele interviewed the last time I was in here. And we hope that the guys can come through nicely, so that this is, it works out quite easy. We just send them the link. So the foundation is actually having Christmas.
Yes, they are having their Christmas
grocery
giveaway to the community.
Yeah.
If you remember, those who were listening the last time, it's a group. It's various foundations that are clubbing together to assist the community in various parts of Eastern Cape, but they are mostly concentrated in the OR Tambo region, basically.
Okay.
Yes. And then there's also people that contribute via their their expert skills in their various professions, whereby they assist in various needs, whereby mhlambi umntu needs a career guidance and so forth.
Okay.
And then there's also the guy Lubabalo, and he's a pharmacist, so they assist in dispensing medication to the various people in that particular village. And then baninzi ke wethu, so they just so there's also a Denpasia Foundation that is also nayo ikhona kula is part of the foundations.
Okay.
So nabo ke kudala beqhuba ke apparently during the time esaphila utata Denpasia. So yinto eqalwe nguye kwakudala, so it's more like continuing the legacy. Yeah, okay. Yes.
So guys, those are the guys we're looking to speak to, and I'm sure, I mean, it's some of the good news type of stories you want to hear this time of the year, where you can speak to people who are actually doing some work within the communities. Yes. And that work is really beginning to show in the things zendawo esihlala kuzo, so I'm just hoping that we'll be able to get them in. We've sent the link again, and we are waiting for them to actually come through for us.
Yes, I've just asked them to just log in with the link we just sent, like now, like recent. So I think it's just a timing here to Nabo is kind of not, is like overlapping. In network is slower.
Network right up
I chopped
please, there you go.
Oh yes, Sulbabalo. Yes.
They will need to connect the mic before you can add them. So they must connect the mic and cam before we can connect them. So mabavuli mics zabo bethuna nento zabo. Asikwazi uba-connecta ngoku because we can't see them. So baxelele Spokie into zabo mazihambe ngendlela.
Yes.
I've been kind of looking, Eddie Murphy. I was listening, Eddie Murphy has done some reggae music.
Who?
Eddie Murphy.
Yes, at some point he did. There was a song that I think he released in the 90s called I Was the King or something. I was the king, blah, 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 something like that. It went, something like that, yeah. So, and there's a movie that they have released now for Christmas.
Yeah,
It's
the
called
Candy.
Candy
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
What? I think it's on Prime.
yeah. It's on Prime.
Yeah, I think I must revive my account there because
Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't watched it, but also I know that apparently next year,
Mm,
what's this is coming.
mm.
Um, the what was Beverly Hills Cop
Oh yes,
4?
you did mention
Yeah,
that they were. Is it in production now,
it's
or it's
probably in
still in
yeah
the
they're
pipeline?
editing probably
Because
by now.
I know
Yeah.
also Bad Boys
Mm.
4,
Bad Boys 4.
yeah,
Yeah.
was also in the pipeline prior to the Will Smith infamous incident
Yeah,
at the Oscars. So yeah.
and the other one is Legend too.
Yes.
That's Will
Can I
Smith
tell you
movie.
something?
Yeah.
Legend, ne?
Uh,
I watched up until that time at Dibana with that lady,
mm,
where that lady takes him to that secluded.
yeah.
But I don't like ndalalo kanye something disturbed me,
Mm.
but ndibukela up until that part bedibana kulaa ndlela, but I don't see the actual
Ending.
ending,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
when they get
Yeah,
to
because what
mm,
happens is that he updated on Instagram that
mm,
the ending is going to be the same as the one on video, because on the theater sort of
yes.
ending, he actually dies. Whereas on the DVD or video,
Mm,
he lives on with this lady that you're talking about.
mm,
So that's
mm.
the ending they are choosing, and apparently
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan is also going to be joining him on
There
this.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Njani, Mhlekazi?
Hi, good afternoon, sir. I'm good, thanks, Ninjan.
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, bese siyiloza ngathi siya ngathi
Into iloza besenihlafuna
siyabazayo.
amanzi.
Eh.
Bensele ndihlafuna amanzi nsithi there's technology for you once again.
Yeah, no. From time to time, it does happen. But getting a besiqonda ba apha studio, it's not us. Nini aba banzinyelwayo technology.
My goodness.
Mhlekazi wami uthetha noLungelo. I was in here the last time or last. I'm from apha eMonti, and Spokie and I, who we are actually co-hosts of this particular show. So welcome to the show. Kunjani namhlanje?
I thank you very much, and to you, Lester and Spokie. Yes, I'm good, thanks. God is great. It's that time
Mm.
of the year. You really feel
Yes.
Mm,
exhausted, but what can it? Yeah, yeah.
No, it's true. Most of us, I mean, we actually really can't wait for lo nyaka uphele, but of course, I mean, it will have to tax us before we uyaphela.
yeah.
So I'm told by Spokie, I don't know, Spokie can start
Most
the
definitely.
questioning. Yeah, so that Nandi and the hike up, and if you get say program say Koba, Spokie over to you.
Good afternoon, Tatulaisto, right?
I'm good, thanks, Porky, and good once again. The last time
Yes.
you were with
Okay.
Uluba,
Yes,
I was yes, everything.
yes, and this is Brenda.
Yeah,
Yes, 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 yes.
yeah.
Now I
That was
believe that
yeah, that was a good one.
yes, no, it was a good one. But now I believe that on Wednesday there's Christmas groceries or hampers that the organization will be handing out or giving out to the community. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, thank you once more. Just to formally introduce myself, I'm Uleista PT. I am the CEO of the Dan Pasia Foundation. Dan Pasia Foundation, as it was founded in 2012, Utata Pasia, the late Dr. Dan Pasia, devoted his time, energies, and emotions into investing a lot into the plight of those that are less fortunate than me and you.
Mm.
What he did over the years was he took the profits of his businesses and shared with all those that are most desperate. Particularly, he was very biased in this, concentrating on the rural child, the rural family, and the non-existing rural infrastructure. And he did a lot to an extent. His concentration was so vast. He did took kids for bursaries, gave kids bursaries for as long as they perform best at school but don't have money. And he would, during holidays, when these kids, he has given bursaries, full bursaries. I'm not talking about half or a portion of the bursary, full bursary. And secondly, what he would do, he would also give monthly stipends to maintain and sustain those children eskolweni. And when those children come back on holidays, he would provide casual jobs for them in his businesses.
Wow.
And he did all this without expecting anything from any of these children. They had no obligation whatsoever to come and work with businesses like they would go wherever they are. Instead, his message would always be, do unto others what we have attempted to do to you.
Wow.
Wow. Very
Now,
profound.
secondly, he would reach out to go. This is a man that has built Imhlakulo. For those that are familiar with that area, Yakutsolo, there is a clinic there called Umhlakulo. That clinic gave birth to the hospital that is about a kilometer down. Tatu Pasia built that from scratch, from his own pockets, and handed it over to government.
Wow.
Secondly, this is a man that has built a police station right at his business site with its specifications adhering to what a police station is from South African Police Services. When he has built it with everything, with cells connected to electricity and water, handed it over to the South African Police Services government. Now, this is a man that has built schools. This is a man for curriculum development that has taken teachers from the then Transkei, took them to America for curriculum development, particularly maths and science, out of his own pocket, footing their registration fees for that, for their flights, accommodation, and maintaining them for the 2 months they were abroad. This is a man that has built churches. This is a man that continued to build what do you call ezizokuhlamba inkomo zibulela amakhalane, i-deep.
Oh,
Deep.
deep.
Exactly. This is this man that we're talking about who said, do unto others as you would wish to see them being the best citizens they can be. To him, rural development was something that he would always shout to government, please do take care of the most unfortunate, the rural person. Now, part of his commitment was always, during Christmas, he would say, whilst you have got a plate of food, wena phambi kwakho, think of that person that has got nothing. And I can tell you now that he started some years ago. He still continues even beyond his lifetime. We felt we have to sustain that because that's a noble, noble commitment. Yes, on Wednesday, there are about 120 families that will be given. It's not food parcels, it's Christmas groceries. If food parcel, you would think of a 2 kgs, sithatha ngo-12 koma here.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Everything, I'm telling you, from your staple foods to everything that is a luxury to me and you, up to meat. This is a quantity of a grocery that will take them beyond December and beyond January. Each person, the budget for each person is about 1,500 rands.
Wow.
120
And
families.
120 families.
120 families.
Wow. And so I mean this, you said this started in what, 2012 in terms of the foundation itself. Am I
Yes,
correct? Okay.
you're
So
absolutely
now
correct.
yeah, the foundation is now 13 years this year. Am I correct?
Yes,
Wow.
you're absolutely correct.
And I mean, for me,
Mm.
I think what always gets to me, gay, is to actually hear about this foundation for the first time,
Mm.
Ulonyaka, and maybe it's something that we need to kind of work on as far as that is concerned. Is there also a foundation? Where do we find it, so that maybe some people who may like what the foundation is doing and may want to contribute, if Managapi Foundation?
Beautiful. The foundation, its head offices are at 6 Lancaster Place at Vincent,
Oh,
just
Upper
opposite
Vincent.
Upper Vincent,
Ah, wow.
just opposite Amatola Water. You will
Yes.
see
Just
a
up the road.
building.
Mm,
Yes, you will see a building, D&M
mm.
Holdings.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay.
if you see that, the foundation, my office is there.
Mm,
Oh, I
mm,
see
Yeah.
that quite often.
mm.
Yes.
My
Yes.
goodness, please pop around. Let's have a cup of coffee. Let's have a
No, no, we
conversation.
must.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
we must, because I think for me, if you know, also for it's just that the schedule said to start, would
Mm.
have loved to actually join you on that particular occasion, because I mean, this is something that I think we need to live for, in terms of witnessing and also putting it in people's faces, so that those who can be part of it, in terms of whatever contribution that they can make, to make sure that the work of the foundation is enhanced a little bit more than what it is at the moment. So the foundation, the work that you are doing now, this coming Wednesday, nizabe niwenze laphi,
All
Mr.
right.
Pete?
We we're doing this Mtata. We
Mm.
Yes.
have got the Dan's Country Lodge.
Mm.
Um,
Yes.
Yeah.
remember, the target is that rural person, that rural family.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
Um,
Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
all those people, those 120 families, will be coming from the villages around, starting from Ehadini, Uzithathele, Nciphizeni, and
Mm.
all you go down Libode, you come around. Those are the
Mm.
villages
Mm.
that will be benefiting from this. And it's starting
Yes.
at 10 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. And
Mm.
we are absolutely looking forward. You know what? There is absolutely nothing better we can do to honor Dr.
Mm.
Pasi than to
Yeah.
do
Mm.
Yeah.
that which he was very passionate about.
Mm.
This
Yes.
is a
Mm.
man that would say before every day, you know, he was just a rare breed. Every day would
Wow.
remind you that the big cars and the opulent life that you people are living is to the insult to those people that are poor.
Mm. Mm.
Think deeply about that person that does not have a slice of bread on the table when your plate is full.
Wow.
Dedicate some time to say, I am just
Mm.
living and making a contribution in my life just for an hour to take care and consider those
Mm.
people.
Mm.
Mm.
The Mandela Day that everybody talks about and wakes up during that day, to him, was every day have an hour
Yeah.
that you
Mm.
dedicate to those people that are less fortunate than we are.
Mm. Mm.
So I mean, the for me, I think this actually ingqondo yami ke ikhawuleza isebenze too much. I want to be enhanced um, by getting more information about foundation yako, that
Mm.
the work that you guys are doing, and so definitely would kind of need some time for you guys maybe to even come to the studio,
Mm.
so that we can get a little bit more. So this interview is was purely, I know it was impromptu, because it's meant to actually speak to what is going to be happening this Wednesday.
Yes.
The foundation. What other work is the foundation doing, as it were, beyond now, just what is going to be happening this Wednesday?
Right. Annually, we have got what we call the Den Passia Legacy Games.
Games,
Mm.
yes.
You should remember the Bushbucks Football Club
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we know.
was a brainchild
Mm.
of Dr. Passia.
Mm.
And
Yes.
Bushbucks, and even today, I am, without any ambiguity, the Eastern Cape hasn't had a brand of a club that has lived the test of time
Mm.
than Bushbucks did over the years. For 17 years, Bushbucks in the Premier Soccer League. It became the pride and the hope of the people of the Eastern Cape. And Utato Pasia, when everybody else was saying, my goodness, football is not making profits, but it's a
Mm.
platform for you to spend your profits.
Mm.
And
Mm.
he would always remind us, life is not always about yourself.
Mm.
Life should always be about how best do you do to create an environment conducive for other people's development.
Mm.
Mm.
To him, sports development was critical
Mm.
because it honed and developed the characters and the discipline of young people.
Mm.
Mm.
So many young people became professionals and earned money far bigger than ours, but
Mm.
they could improve and sustain their families.
Mm. Mm.
Man, I can mention many names.
Yeah,
The
Mm.
Tabo
yeah.
Mbomenis that this world got to know, the Patrick Mayos, the
Yes.
Sibusiso
I mean,
Mbomos.
I
And
don't know.
if
You're taking me back now. I mean, the,
I'm telling you,
yeah. No,
he
no, no,
lived,
no.
he lived
Uh,
what he
Mm.
loved. To
yeah,
him, it
yeah.
was not always about making money, but it was about how best do you do to create an environment for for other people to flourish.
Hmm.
Mm.
Now, the
And the
legacy,
lives that got changed. I mean, there are
I'm
many
telling you,
lives that even these players, Osas Balileyo,
Mm.
the impact that they've had,
Yes.
in the lives of other people and their families as well.
I'm
It's
telling you,
it. We can go on forever about that, just that particular club and the work that it did within the Eastern Cape, and
I'm
you
telling you. You know what?
know,
Mtata became a city because it
yeah,
had the product called pushbacks.
yeah,
You
Yes.
yeah.
know, ngoku xa usemthatha iflight ibanye yasekuseni, if you have missed
Mm.
that one, forget.
Mm.
Uyawuhamba ngomso. You know,
no, I think, Mr. Peter, we need to find time to actually
Yes.
bring you in, and we can
I am
speak
available.
much
I'm
more.
telling you, I am
Yeah,
available at
and
any given
also,
time. Let's have a conversation.
yeah, no, no, we need
Mm.
to bring you into the studio because
No,
I
definitely.
also, I mean, my interest really, um, uh, you will see why I need you in the studio when we begin to unpack some of the
Yes.
ideas that I have around, most of the men like Utatu Pasia and many others, particularly from
Yes.
that area, of the work that they've done, and how we can then, the province is just, we are
Mm.
very slack
Yes.
in making sure that that history is known, and that history of the many black people who have made an impact. We are very selective in how we
Yeah.
put out that information, and
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
think now we're going to have a very interesting conversation. Uluba Balona is trying to come in, but he's struggling.
Yeah,
This
he's
thing won't,
struggling. Yeah,
yeah,
he's
won't
using his
allow him
device.
in.
So,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
so, but
Mm.
so I think I want us, because of Iklayasha. So
Mm.
I think also maybe the post interview would be important to actually
Beautiful.
capture what you are
Mm.
doing this week. So now
All
we
right.
were just introducing what is going to be happening this week.
Mm.
So it's on Wednesday at Dan's Lodge. Ixesha lithini, Dad?
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock in
Yeah.
the
Mm.
morning.
10
Yes.
o'clock in the morning. 10
Mm.
o'clock. Yeah.
And okay, from 10, and you'll probably, I mean, 120 people. So that's almost like your whole day there.
I'm telling you. And
Yeah.
you know
Any
what?
other
Mm.
activities?
That's
Zazabe
that's
senzeka pha?
look, because it's their day. It's those
Yes.
families' day. We
Mm.
want
Mm.
to do the best we can to keep them happy, entertained, and
Mm.
fed
Okay.
on the day. We have got a special Christmas meal to share with
Oh,
Wow.
them.
wow. That's
Hey,
wonderful.
yes.
That's wonderful.
So there's gonna be a meal. There's gonna be. Is there any
Entertainment.
Telling you,
entertainment corner?
speeches will be few. Speeches will
Yeah.
be few.
Mm.
We are hoping to get Ukumkani Undamase to be
Mm,
Yes.
amongst the people because he normally grace
mm,
our activities, and also the
mm,
chiefs of all these villages,
mm,
and
Yes.
also the OR Tambo executive mayor. We
mm,
hoping
Okay.
to see them. Speeches will be few, and of course, the keynote speech will be from Mr. Sturu Pasia, who is the chairman of the
Yes.
foundation, the
Mm.
eldest
okay.
son of Dr.
Mm,
Yes.
Pasia.
mm,
You know what?
Mm.
What is
mm,
so amazing? He sailed on the passion and commitment of his father.
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
That
mm,
anything that has got to do with people that are less fortunate than us, I'm
mm,
telling you, he's prepared to go overboard to see that
Yeah.
these
mm,
people are well taken care of because
mm.
he really understands that that was the mission and the commitment of his parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but the most fortunate part, the most wonderful moment you are looking for on the day is when we are dining with all those ladies and gentlemen, those old
Wow.
ladies.
Mm,
Mm.
mm,
Mm.
You
mm.
know,
Wow.
the significance of having coffee and a meal with somebody, it's an expression
Yes.
of love. That at
Yeah.
Yes,
this moment,
indeed.
I am thinking of nobody else but you. And
Yeah.
I am
Mm,
so
Yeah.
blessed to be sharing this moment in time with you.
Mm.
mm, mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ah, Mr. Peter, no, you are warming my heart now. No, no. Look, I think all the best for what is happening on Wednesday,
Mm,
and I wish we had known much more earlier. We would have really maybe put
mm.
time aside to actually make it to the trip. And so that we can also see and witness for ourselves. But yeah, we all is not lost, and we would want to have pictures,
Yes.
you know, of what will be happening of the occasion and so forth. So
Mm,
all the best this Wednesday,
yes.
and may God continue to bless you as you guys do this for our people,
Mm,
because it's really at the heart of great men to actually think of others than themselves, you know, and pay it forward for those who are beneficiaries,
yes.
to pay it forward as
Mm,
well to abanye abantu. So siyabulela kakhulu for this particular moment. It's very short, but I really can promise listeners that we'll have a much more, you know, a bigger opportunity to hear from the
mm.
Utatu Upiti and the
And the
and the
rest.
foundation,
Mm, mm,
that and the work that this foundation is doing. For me at the moment, siyabulela kakhulu for gracing us and giving us this, because really I
mm.
didn't know. Spokie, I don't know if you knew about this.
No, they did mention in our last interview, their activities.
Yeah, I mean before
Yes.
this
No, no,
yeah.
no, 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 no.
So
We didn't
yeah,
know.
no,
No, we
no,
didn't.
would really like to make it known, and those
Yes.
people that who can be part of it, we, you know, will really find a
Mm.
way of contributing to this great work in Yenzai. So, Mr. Peter, thank you so much, and
Yes.
yeah, I
No,
don't know.
same.
That's all from my side.
Mm,
Are there any
mm.
last words you
Yes.
want to say from your side?
Yes.
Mm,
Lester and Spocky, thank you very much to you two guys. We really appreciate
mm,
this opportunity for your to use your platform to
Mm,
share the word of embracing those that are less fortunate than us.
yes. Mm,
We have to live to love those that have got nothing. We
yes.
have to live
yes.
to share the little that we have with those that have got nothing.
Mm,
Mm,
And every
mm,
moment and every time you have got that glass of water, think of
mm.
that person who does not have
Yes.
access to water. When
Mm,
you are sharing a good moment, um, think of those that are in pain at this
mm,
moment. And may
mm,
we embrace the festive season with love. And may we be safe wherever we are. We're praying
mm,
for you too, that continue to do this work and
mm,
be the bold shoulders to carry us for us to share
mm,
the news with the
mm,
public.
wow.
May
mm.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank
Be
you so
blessed too,
much.
Mr.
Have
Pitengos.
a beautiful evening. Nono abe nasema kaya.
Thank you very much, sir.
Ngosi.
Inkosi.
Thank you.
You guys